The best cooking oils for your health. Here's a glance at different oils and why they are not made equivalent. Sunflower oil. The oil extracted from the seeds of sunflowers is known as sunflower oil. It has a high amount of nutrient E, which makes it incredible for being utilized in and restorative items. Sunflower oil is a combination of monounsaturated (MUFA) and polyunsaturated (PUFA) unsaturated fats. It has a high smoking point, which implies that sunflower oil clutches its dietary substance at higher temperatures, which is presumably why this oil is broadly utilized in profound singing chips, samosas and vegetables. People with diabetes should be cautious about sunflower oil as it might prompt the chance of expanding sugar levels. Coconut oil. This oil is loaded with soaked fat. Studies propose that abstains from food high in coconut oil do raise absolute blood cholesterol and LDL cholesterol. Coconut oil additionally appears to raise HDL, great cholesterol, and it has the benefit that it carries on very well at high temperatures. Groundnut oil. Groundnut oil or nut oil is got a decent mix of fats, and has the great monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats and is low in terrible immersed fats. It's a decent universally handy oil for cooking, and I think it functions admirably for Asian food varieties that are set up in the wok. Mustard oil. Mustard oil has a close to ideal fat piece, yet not excellent, as it contains high measures of erucic corrosive going from 35 to 48%. It is suggested that you don't utilize mustard oil as the sole cooking medium. It has a high smoking point, so it's generally excellent for profound singing. Canola oil. Canola oil, which is produced using the squashed seeds of the canola plant, is supposed to be among the best of cooking oils. It has the most reduced soaked fat substance of any oil. It's viewed as a solid option as it's wealthy in monounsaturated fats and is high in omega-3. It has a medium smoking point and is an oil that functions admirably for fries, heating, sauté and so on. Olive oil. In the event that you utilize olive oil routinely, you are devouring monounsaturated fats that will help you bring down your danger of coronary illness and bosom malignant growth, and that is conceivably a result of its high monounsaturated fat substance, which brings down cholesterol. Discovering olive oil splendid for any Mediterranean dish, splendid with pastas and risottos, and it's my top pick for morning meals, works like a fantasy with eggs, hotcakes, and so on. Additional virgin olive oil. This oil is a hot top pick. It's gotten from the principal squeezing of olives and if brimming with cell reinforcements just as polyphenols that are both viewed as useful for heart well-being. It's a more obscure tone and has less acridity than olive oil. Using it to a great extent in plates of mixed greens, cold dishes and over pastas. Rice bran oil. A genuinely newcomer and a quick rising top pick among the makers, rice wheat oil is produced using the external layer, wheat, of the grain of rice. Well-being specialists guarantee that it's the best oil on earth. While we can't vouch for that, realizing that while giving it a shot on the food show arrangement, called Guilt-Free, the taste didn't conflict with Indian food and it functioned admirably in treats and cakes. Apparently, rice wheat oil has a synthetic called oryzanol which is useful for your cholesterol. It is high in monounsaturated fats and has a decent lot of polyunsaturated fats as well, both the great sort of fats. Since it has a high smoking point, it functions admirably for profound browning chips whatnot. Avocado oil. It has a somewhat nutty, is extremely wealthy in monounsaturated fats and is a decent method to get vitamin E in our eating regimens. It floats on very well in a dressing, in mayonnaise, vinaigrette. It adds gigantic panache to a basic flame-broiled fish. The solitary disadvantage is the cost just as accessibility in India. It's one of those oils that can be kept as an extra oil. Simply make sure to store it right, as it can ruin without any problem. Sesame oil. Sesame oil comes in two tones. The lighter one is utilized in India and the Middle East, and is squeezed from untoasted seeds. It has a gentle flavor and a high smoking point. The more obscure assortment has a particular nutty fragrance and taste and functions admirably in Asian food as a marinade or in mixed fries. Both kinds of oils are high in polyunsaturated fat, yet they ought to never be warmed for a really long time. Sesame oil likewise contains magnesium, copper, calcium, iron and nutrient B6. Grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is squeezed from grape seeds left over from winemaking. It is accepted to have almost no immersed fat, is loaded up with great fat, has a gentle taste. It is viewed as useful for cooking and browning. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Best for Health channel. To God be the glory.